Spoilers for the one ending, by the way, but I've been thinking about how in the end, after all that build up, it leads to nothing. First of all, after Eri did a goofy and fell to his doom, Backpack had no way of getting back home or saving everyone from the plane. So the only way he could get them out is by learning how the computer works, which Eri himself said that it took him quite a while. I also think I figured out the time zones in each realm. You see, in the plane after Eri fell on 1-6, Eri left for around 7 months, and then when he came back to eliminate Backpack he was presumed dead, so after research it says that for a person to be presumed dead there has to be around 7 years, and assuming Eri took a fall and just went away to rest for a while. I'd say Eri just went away in his world for around 7 hours. So 7 hours Eri world, 7 months plane, 7 years on real world. The contestants say that Eri usually makes a challenge every 12 hours, but for him it could be he makes a challenge every 12 minutes, which explains why the eliminations are due quick and why the challenges are so lazy. Time just flows differently. Now why did I say all this? Back to the one ending, Backpack has no way to get the players out, unless he learns the computer. Let's assume for some lucky reason he learns it extremely fast, like around 1 week. 1 week in hours is 168 hours. More than 150 hours, which means on the real world, presumably by the time all the contestants would have been returned home by Backpack in around a week after he figured out how it works. More than 160 years would have passed, their parents, family, and friends have all likely died or moved away, and all the contestants would come back to pretty much no friends, family or house. This is why the one ending was destined for the players to fail. In the end, Eri is dead and paid for what he did, but because of that they will just come back to nothing. That is if Liam even learns how to hack that incomprehensible computer. I just did an estimate of one of the shortest time you can teach yourself how to operate something you have no idea how works. A week. Imagine if Backpack takes more than a week. 2 weeks of Backpack attempting to decode the computer would be 336 years on the real world, which is 3 generations of the contestants' families they have all missed on. 3 weeks of Liam attempting to decipher the unknown language of the computer is 504 years in the real world, which is just awful to think about how long the players would have to wait on the plane. 168 months. 336 months. 504 months. Pretty sure if Liam takes 4 weeks, aka a month, there's just no point going back. The players would have been too out of it spending 730 months with nothing to do. And they would just come back to an alien world that is 730 years older than them. All that in just one single month of Backpack not understanding how to code on the computer. And you viewer may think it's easy, but you clearly have never tried it before if you think it's that simple, especially with a strange code you haven't created. So yes, if Backpack didn't fight and end up killing Eri would have just got all the players out in like an hour, but now the contestants are all just stuck there to rot. Well, that's all I wanted to say. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.